Umoja to me stresses the importance of togetherness for the family and the community. We in our community are responsible for the well being and progress of one another. And when we work together, we can achieve great things. We all have our own ideas and hopes for our lives. And when we can get others to participate in making these dreams reality, they happen. There's a proverb that says, I am because we are. There's great power in unity, and I believe that this is a time for us to remember to love one another, and that we are stronger together. To contribute to the unity and togetherness I want to see in the world, I have to believe in myself and my purpose in the world. That is what I think Kujichaguya is about. Kujichaguya is defining, naming, creating, and speaking for ourselves. I can be proud of who I am and the work I was put here to do, and with God as my guide, I am the architect of my life and my destiny. This principle tells me that my life matters, to me, to my Creator, and to the world. In the age of TikTok and Instagram, it's easy to think that if I don't have tons of followers, or if I don't look a certain way, that my life doesn't matter. But that is not true at all. Dr. Seuss once said that to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. I know that I am loved, and I will walk knowing that my life, my words, and my thoughts matter.
The third principle of Kwanzaa, Ujima, means collective work and responsibilities in the community. Ujima is all about performing acts that uplift and encourage my community. It is the recognition and respect of the fact that without the collective work and struggle, progress is near impossible and liberation is unthinkable. Ujima also supports the fundamental assumption that being African is not just an identity, but a duty, or rather a responsibility. This makes our collective identity necessary for a collective future, a future in which we create a sense of obligation to become self-conscious and committed to shaping a future in where we share both hardships and profits. I strive to practice Ujima daily at work, where as a group of people, we all work together to keep a small business going. I work with others to collectively overcome the challenges that arise. I also feel a sense of Ujima at work when helping prepare and deliver meals to those with housing and food insecurities. The fourth principle of Kwanzaa, Ujama, represents cooperative economics and similar to Ujima, refers to uplifting your community economically. Such actions may be in building and maintaining our own shops, stores, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. Cooperative economics is essential because without the practice of shared wealth, social conditions become favorable for exploitation, oppression, and inequality. Ujama, in a sense, stresses self-reliance in the building, strengthening, and controlling the economics of our community. This empowers us to seize and maintain all that is ours. We must harness our resources and put them to the best use in our community. The fifth principle of Kwanzaa is Nia, or purpose. Nia focuses on setting goals that position us to build and develop our communities in order to restore our people and families to their traditional greatness. This principle asks each of us to be of service or mission-driven on the behalf of their family, school, and community. The core concept and practice of this principle is in service of others, family, and the community. We should take this day to examine our ability to put any skills or talents to use in the effort or service. We can also take time to reflect on our expectations from life, discussing our desires and hopes with our family and friends, and trying to determine if these ideas form a purpose or if it will eventually result in positive achievements for the family and community.
Kumbh is the day of celebration and creativity, the second to last day of Kwanzaa, where the community finds new ways to celebrate Kwanzaa. On this day, family members play music and make arts and crafts. Those crafts that become gifts are exchanged on the last day of Kwanzaa. Imani is the day of celebration of faith, the last day of Kwanzaa, where the community celebrates the final day of faith and worship, strengthening the bonds within the community. Imani reaffirms everyone's self-worth and the confidence that they can triumph over struggle. When we are born with one purpose: to change. We are born to change the world as we know it, to better it, to beautify it, and to make it a better place for our children to live in. We are born to be good, to make it a marvelous place with our creative minds. We are born to be creative. We are born to be magical. We are born to be better. Kumu celebrates our creativity. In our minds, it is engraved with the saying to do always as much as we can and the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. When we light the sixth candle of Kwanzaa, we celebrate how we can channel our creative state of being to build and preserve a strong and vibrant community. Each and every family creates their own piece of art to beautify the world, whether it be in music, dance, painting, drawing, weaving of bracelets, and anything else that could show our artistic and creative minds. We channel the creative parts of ourselves to change the world and make it a better place. It has been said that how we were created will forever remain a mystery to us all, but that if we believe in it, God created us. And with the faith in God came the faith in His Son, Jesus Christ, and many centuries later came our faith: Christianity, baptism, Catholicism, Protestantism, and Libertarianism. For Imani, it begins with the belief that we could be like our God, in all of their righteousness, kindness, and compassion, and with the faith in ourselves to live as ourselves, and eventually create the world we hope to make for our children in the future. Frantz Fanon once said that we must invent, innovate, reach inside ourselves, and dare set afoot a new man and woman. And with Imani comes the agreement of this saying in our mind: to believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle.